guys, how's it going? My name is Kim. Welcome back to Uncommonkim. So today I'm going to be going through my 2025 reading journal. I make this myself, all like handmade. This year's theme, I've gone for like a Disney theme. Main reason for this is because if you don't know, I'm going to Florida this year. So I've gone for like the Disney writing on the front saying Kim's reading journal. I got this off of a shop on Etsy. I'll leave them linked down below. And I also got these stickers off of Etsy, so I'll leave those linked as well. But I'm going to take you through my basic journal spreads. So, starting with my yearly reads tracker. So basically, here we have 100 squares, and I will colour it in every time I read a book in certain colours, as you can see down here. So certain colours mean certain star ratings, so it's just a way for me to track what star ratings I'm giving out in the year, but also to track how many books I'm reading in the year as well. As you can see, there's multiple other little Disney stickers, and I've gone for the Disney writing at the top here again myself. Next we have Read Every Day of 2025. So this is like a brick wall, and there are 365 bricks, and for every day I read in the months, I colour in a certain colour. Every month is a different colour, and it's just a nice way to see how many days in a year I read. I did this in my 2024 reading journal and I really enjoyed it. And there's a nice way to kind of track. We've also got this really cute Disney washi tape on the bottom, which I will leave linked down below again. Now this is my series tracker with the lovely Winnie the Pooh. So I've basically made little grids for each series I'm currently reading or I want to read in 2025, and depending on how many books in that series I have read is depending on how many squares are coloured in. So as you can see, for the Day of a Bad trilogy, I have read the first 2 books, but I still have the other 2 to go. Again, lots of little Disney stickers everywhere, and of course Winnie the Pooh, because why not? Now the next couple of spreads are literally just where I'm going to be putting book covers. I'm going to print them off, put the book covers in for the books I have read. I just quite like doing this. I've done this in every reading journal I've ever owned, and I just quite enjoy it. We've got a little Mickey down here. I do want to put something down here, but I'm not sure what yet, so I've just left it blank. Then we have a little bit of a Finding Nemo theme on this next one, saying, I look at you and I'm home, from Finding Nemo. Then we have a Nightmare Before Christmas one. Of course, if you know, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. And the quote saying, just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it, from Jack Skellington. Then we have a bit of a random one. It's mainly like Alien. This is my attempt at the Alien from Toy Story. But we also have a random Mickey. And a few pumpkins that have got the alien sketched into it. And the quote says, we are eternally grateful. And then I have a big gap here, which I'm not really sure what to put here yet. I think I might do like a star rating tracker sort of thing, but I'm not really sure. And then I thought I'd do like a little quote page where I put Hakuna Matata, it means no worries for the rest of your days, with 2 Disney stickers and of course another Mickey. This is my 25 books I want to read in 2025. Obviously, sticking with the Disney theme, we have a lot of Mickey heads at the top there. And then I've stuck in the covers of every book I want to read this year. And my plan is to then put the star rating just underneath. Whether I'll actually do this year or not, we'll see. Then we have a classic bracket tracker where you write your favourite book of each month. Oh god. Where you write your favourite book from each month here, and then it gets shorter and shorter until you have your best book of the year. And I did this last year and it was really fun to fill out and put books against each other. And then here we have Kim's library. So here I'm going to literally just write in the books I have read. I saw someone on Pinterest do something similar where they did Belle's library from Beauty and the Beast, so I thought, this is Kim's library, welcome. This spread was a bit of a weird one. I didn't really know what to put on this double page, so I've decided to go for my star reads from 2025. So I'm going to print off little covers of all of my 5-star reads and just kind of place them randomly on the page. I've seen somebody else do this and I thought it was a really cool and cute idea, so I'm going to go for that, I think. And also it gave me a chance to use all my star stickers because I had loads. Next we have my 2025 reading goals tracker. I did this last year and I loved it, so I'm doing it again. So we have read 100 books, read 40,000 pages, finish 10 series, read 10 Kindle books, DNF 10 books, because I'm really bad at DNFing. I just continue reading even though I probably shouldn't. On TBR before 2025, this has got a big section as I'm trying to aim to read a lot of my TBR this year. Read 6 arcs, reach 1,000 subscribers, and upload weekly. These are kind of like my little goals, and I love kind of tracking them and seeing how I get on with them throughout the year. Next we have Kim's book bingo. Now I tried this for the first time last year and I loved it. So I basically created my own bingo board with fun prompts, the prompts that I really enjoy, and then I've written them all out, and then next to them I will write the book that I read for each prompt. This is such a fun idea, and I absolutely love filling it out. We have my genre tracker, just to keep track of all the different genres I'm reading throughout the year. I'm quite vast in the genres that I read, so it is quite nice to keep track. This is here just in case any other genres pop up throughout the year, but we have fantasy, horror, thriller and the mystery, romance, and manga and graphic novels. And I'll just colour in each block as we go. Then we have Word-a-thon, which is hosted by Kayla from Books with Lala. I've taken part in this for the past couple of years, but basically she uses a buzzword for every month of the year, and we have to read a book that somehow reflects these words. It is a hell of a lot of fun and I really enjoy taking part in this one. Then we have my Our Fantasy bingo board. So this is a Reddit bingo board basically. Someone on Reddit created this. I have done a video on my Our Fantasy bingo board if you want to see it in more detail. But the ones I have writing are the ones I've read so far. I am going to colour this in. I just haven't done so yet. But as you can see, I've done a few, but not overly loads, but hopefully I'll get a few more of those in there before this bingo card finishes and we get given a new one. Then we have my horror bingo board, and again I have done a video on this in more depth. Again, I haven't read very many. I'm currently only read 4, but it is what it is. It's still a lovely thing to track and it's really, really fun. Then we have my 25 in 25 reading challenge, which was created by 4 Paws on a Book, which is the lovely Brie, and I thought this was such a fun idea as she did a lot of fun prompts. So I have written them in, and I've planned a few books, but they're penciled out, so it does mean I can change them if I so need to. And this is literally going from like the beginning of January all the way to the end of December. Next we have my A to Z reading challenge. Again, I have done this for years and I just really enjoy it. It's basically where we have to read a book starting with every letter of the alphabet all year long, and I always have fun, but I always struggle with X, Y and Z. Always. I have obviously added a Mickey sticker and another Disney sticker and my Disney washi just to make it a bit more Disney themed. Here we have where I'm going to track my monthly reads. So this is a new spread that I haven't done before. So what I'll do is I'll zoom in. So here we have January. As you can see, there's 3 little boxes. So every time I read a book, I will write the title in the box, and then I'll just kind of go over with a coloured pen, just make it look really colourful and cute. And I have done this for every month of the year. And I just think it'd be a nice way to track how many books I'm reading each month, because honestly I have no idea how many books I read in a month. So it'd just be nice to look back on at the end of the year to see what my best reading months were, but also what my worsts were. Here is just a random little thing that I think I got from like an Etsy shop, which just says The Reader. I thought it was really cute and nice and purple, so I stuck an Eeyore with it. And there's also an Eeyore over here too. I just thought this was really cute. And then we also have my 12 books from 12 friends. I did this a few years ago, and I didn't really get very far with it, but I decided I'd give it another go. And I got some great reads on here, so I am very, very excited to read some of these. And then we have my bingo board from hell, which is made by Leanne from Literary Diversion, and she basically created this to help her track some of her not so good reading goals, or reading goals she struggled with. I adjusted it to kind of fit me, so I did 10 sci-fi books, read 50% of my 2025 purchases, read 10 continuations, 10 non-fiction, clear a shelf, 10 library books, finish 7 series, 30 audiobooks, and 15 TBR bets. Now this, now reflecting on it, is very fucking difficult. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Clear a shelf is basically to pick a shelf in your room, any one you like, and read that entire shelf. So this is what is on that shelf. This does flip up, and then we have the other questions behind it. We'll see how I do on this, but it was an attempt. Then we have Pokeathon. Pokeathon is a Patreon readathon hosted by Jade from Jade Reads. I have just written in every Pokemon and every prompt for this round, which is Gen 4, and then I've put the contest at the end. And then I have also started creating my spread for the first gym. I then have got spare pages for every gym throughout the year, because it's a readathon we do monthly. Then here we have my spreads for the F1 readathon, which is hosted by Steph from Steph Loves, and again, blank pages for that readathon. As I said, this year I am concentrating on reading my physical TBR. So this is a spread of every single unread book that I owned before 2025. Now, don't judge me. Are you ready? So this is a list, this is a list, and it carries on. So this is literally every single book I own that I haven't read, and my plan is when I've read them, I'm going to highlight them, just so at the end of the year I can see what I have read, what I haven't read, and how well I have done on my reading my physical TBR goal that I've set for the year. It's my main goal, so hopefully I'll do better. Then we have, this is where kind of my general journal finishes, and we go into readathons. As you guys probably know, I take part in a hell of a lot of readathons, so this is a nice way to track it. And so I have a little ghosty, and basically this is my Winterween spread. Winterween is a readathon hosted by Gabby from Gabby Reads, and I'm participating in it right now, basically. But this is my journal spreads for that. And then this is my journal spreads for Final Book Support Group, which is taking place at the end of January. I haven't put in what books I'm reading yet or anything. I've just put the prompts, and then I can put here random books that I would like to read, and then my like actual book reads. So yeah, but that is my 2025 reading journal. It has taken me months to prepare this. I've been figuring this out since I think October, and I'm glad it's finally finished and I can finally start using it because I have recorded this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see any more journaling content from me. Let me know down below if you journal and how you do it. Do you have a pre-made one? Do you make your own? Is it a like an online one? I'd love to know. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all very soon for another video.